Just finished doing my MultiSig wallet on the EatTheBlocks course. Solid project. Little out of scope with some of the React and JavaScript going on, but we got it done. Let me show you guys. So this is these are the tutorials here. Took about maybe 6 hours, 6 to 8 hours, going through it slowly. So yeah. Let me show you guys the code real quick. Just running through everything, and I'll show you guys the project. This is the code here. Some of the React stuff for the UI. This is the Solidity contract. And the truffle configuration for the networks. I deployed to Kovan and to Fantom. Are the two main nets that I deployed to, or the test net and the main net. So first I used Infura to have a free node in order to get my contract up. So here's the contract address here. It's live. And for the front end, I deployed the front end. I built it using, and then I just moved the build folder, copied the whole build folder into Netlify. For the front end, I have one for Kovan, one for Fantom. Here's the Kovan one. It's basically also to overview the project. It's a multi-sig wallet. So when you first deploy the contract, you can declare the addresses that are approvers. These are basically the multi-sigs. These are the people that control the funds, and you can set the quorum. The quorum is how many people there needs to be, how many approvals each transaction needs in order to go through. If someone submits a transaction and it doesn't get approved to go through by the minimum by the quorum, it's not going to be sent. Okay, guys, let's run through it. I did a couple test transactions here. So we're on the Fantom deployment. Let's hop over. This is our Fantom account here with some Fantom in it. First thing is we need to convert. So let's send over 0.11 Fantom, which is this much way. Let's try pasting it with no formatting. Okay, perfect. So it looks like it's going to cost this much. Yeah, because we're not. Yep, perfect. Because the contract is going to do the sending itself. Let's send that over. Let's show you guys the contract itself. So this is the address we wanted to come to. Here's the contract. It has about 0.2 Fantom in it. That should be enough. Looks like the transaction went through here. Here's the requested amount, the ID, the to address, and let's approve it. Let's confirm. Once this approves and writes to the blockchain, the smart contract will automatically send the so if the approvals is equal to or greater than the quorum, which it will be, it's gonna send the transfer with the ID that was approved and send it to the address that is requested in the transfer request. And that should all be happening here. We have 2 approvals done. So we have 2 approvals, and the sent is now yes. So this amount of way should be sent. And we can see on the smart contract itself, it's an internal transaction because the contract is doing this within itself. Here it is. So it's sent this much Fantom to this address. And we should see in our wallet, we now have 1.11 Fantom. Awesome. And we can check this out here. So, yep, we see here we got 0.11 Phantom from the smart contract directly. Pretty awesome, pretty sweet. So that's all done and deployed. Some steps I want to take on my own are improve this front end, obviously, but React is like really difficult right now for me. It's like so much stuff going on. If you check it out, it's just these awaits and the asyncs are killing me. I have no idea how a lot of this stuff works, so I got to do a lot more studying on that. Used to just basic functions, not like all these callback functions and stuff. But I'm gonna do some catching up on that, and then work on this front end and also connecting the front end to the blockchain to the JavaScript. It's just a mess between the three, but we're getting there. So far, so good. Next thing too is instead of having to refresh the page, whenever an approval is submitted or there's an update to the fields here, it should automatically fetch the data from the blockchain and update the UI. So I'll be working on those. Next thing is a decentralized exchange, which is pretty sick. That's the next project. I kind of want to work on my front end skills before I get to that, and work on some React and JavaScript stuff too. Thanks for keeping up. If you got this far, on our way to being a blockchain dev. Let's do it.